Anna Shelnut blasted a solo homer over the left center fence in the sixth inning to give Florida State a 1-0 advantage, and pitcher Megan King kept the Huskies in check with the 5-hit shutout. Oklahoma City. It had been more than a month since Washington lost a softball game. The Huskies responded by winning their next 11 games. They will need that same type of bounce back after being blanked 1-0 by Florida State in Game 1 of the Women's College World Series Championship Monday. Game 2 of the three-game series is set for 5 p.m. Tuesday at USA Hall of Fame Stadium. Just another opportunity, UW coach Heather Tarr said. Thank goodness it doesn't end tonight. We have another chance. These guys are awesome. We'll see what we can do tomorrow. Live and learn. Florida State won it on Anna Shelnut's solo homer in the sixth inning, and Megan King made it stand up with her 5-hit shutout. In the seventh inning Monday, it was the bottom of the Huskies' batting order that was due up. Taryn Atley singled up the middle to open the inning. Tristan Melhart tried to bunt her way on, but Jessie Warren flew in from third base to snag the bunt for the out. She then threw Atley out at first from her knees for a dazzling double play that crushed the Huskies' hopes. I had a feeling they were going to try to lay up down a bunt, especially a slapper up to bat, Warren said. I read her hands really well. She came around, and I just got a good read on the ball and just laid it out for the team. Saw the girl, she wasn't near first, so I tried to take my time to make a good throw to first so I could get the play. Kelly Burdick then singled for UW, but was almost caught after making too big a turn around first base. Taylor Van Zee grounded out to King to end the game. Game 1 of the series was a pure pitcher's battle between Washington's Gabby Plain and King. Both ended the night with similar stats, but King made one less mistake. Plain, 22-5, picked up her first defeat of the postseason. After having 2 days off, she gave up 5 hits, struck out 6 and walked 3 in 7 innings. King, 25-6, fanned 6 batters in the complete game outing. I think just in general it was a great pitcher's duel, Tarr said. Both teams hadn't seen each other, and it was a great opportunity for us to face a really good pitcher in Megan King. I just think she has great command and throws a lot of strikes. She pitches with the rhythm she likes to pitch with. Pitches quick. Something I know a lot of other teams comment on after having played her. In the bottom of the second, it looked like the Huskies had a chance to get to King. With a runner on first, Atley hit a shot up the third baseline. Warren didn't even attempt to throw her out, and the runners were initially ruled safe. However, the call was reversed and the umpire said the ball was foul, and Atley continued her at-bat. She flew out on her next swing for the third out. The Seminoles came out attacking in the third inning. Morgan Claveman singled, then stole second and was able to take third after an errant throw by UW catcher Emma Helm. So, Florida State had a runner on third base with no outs. The situation didn't seem to bother Plain, who got Elizabeth Mason and Warren to hit infield pop flies before striking out Carson Gordon. Melhart started the bottom of the third with an infield single. Burdick laid down a sacrifice bunt to advance Melhart to second. Van Zee came up with a single and Sis Bates was hit by a pitch to load the bases. King responded by striking out Julia DePonte and Kirsten Thomas to keep the game scoreless. It wasn't until the sixth that the Seminoles finally got to Plain when Shelnut, the catcher, blasted a solo homer over the left center fence. It was the first run Plain, a freshman, had allowed in 19 innings of work at the WCWS. Ball was probably a bit higher than I would have liked it to be, but, yeah, it was just a good hit, Plain said. She read it well, went with it, put it where she wanted it to go. So, yeah, there's not much you can do about that. Florida State's Donnie Morgan came up with a single, then stole second base. With only one out, Florida State looked on the verge of putting some more hurt on UW, 52-9. Callie Harrod hit a shallow bloop into left field, but Bates sprinted back to make an over-the-shoulder catch. The sophomore shortstop then whirled around and threw Morgan out at second for the third out. But no matter how many great plays the Huskies came up with on defense, it had little effect on their offense. King contained Washington and didn't allow the Huskies any big hits in the biggest moments. She was just working ahead of us and keeping us off balance, Bipondi said. Because one time she would come ahead and next time she wouldn't. I think that's what kept me off balance. We made hard contact. We were 1 pitch away, 1 inch away, so we'll see tomorrow. Streaking Seminoles. Florida State's run at the Women's College World Series, opponent WL score UCLA lost 7-4, Georgia won 7-2, Oregon won 4-1, UCLA won 3-1, UCLA won 12-6, Washington *1 1-0 *, first game of best of 3 finals.